Welcome back to Better Than Before. I'm Tony Richards, and in today's leadership lesson, I want to talk about the ego question. Is ego bad or good? Well, first of all, leaders need ego, and everybody has one, no matter how much they deny it. A really strong ego can support and propel you through some pretty turbulent times. The problem is that the ego has needs. Your ego wants to look good. Your ego wants to be right. Your ego doesn't want to be caught in a mistake publicly. It doesn't want to admit failure. And probably most powerfully of all, it wants to appear to be in control at all times. Now, as you can imagine, this can cause some hefty bumps in the road. Problems occur when the ego is given too much control over your behavior, your attitude, and your communications. Balancing your ego helps you stay strong and take charge of various situations you'll encounter, and being able to keep your ego in check will enable you to demonstrate your ability to strongly lead yourself. Only highly self-aware leaders can achieve this vital balance to position themselves to lead in a strong way and to lead strong teams and to build strong organizations and achieve sustainable results. Is it wrong to accept praise? Is it wrong to feel good about success? Well, hardly. There's nothing wrong with you receiving a pat on the back when it's well-deserved. If you're practicing your role well, there should be some praise coming your way. There should be some admiration coming your way. There should be some affirmation coming your way. And just because you're a leader, you shouldn't be exempt from all things humans enjoy emotionally. The challenge for you is to accept the praise and the good feelings that it brings, while at the same time remembering that you're no better than the next person. Ancient Romans had a practice in which they welcomed home victorious military leaders. They'd put a slave next to him in the victory parade who would whisper in his ear, "All glory is fleeting. Remember, you are just a mortal." Success is something you must continually earn, even after you've won and received some praise. The question is not whether someone has a big or small ego. The key really is whether the ego is in control or wildly out of control. And no one ever thinks their ego is out of control. Yet ego has launched more unsuccessful products, acquired more unsuccessful businesses, turned over more employees, lost more market share, and delivered more poor results than any of us can imagine. Uncontrolled ego has cost us more in the business world than any other aspect. It's also affected political offices, even up to the U.S. presidential position, resulting in poor strategic and moral decisions. One key to success is devising ways to determine, is my ego clearly out of bounds? After all, wouldn't you rather be successful with a controlled ego than fail with an uncontrollable one? Sure you would. One way to accomplish this is to realize you will never go undefeated, you'll never go without making a mistake, and you will not look great in every situation. You did not inherit your ego, you developed it. Therefore, you can manage and control it as well. Now, what can you do? Well, give yourself a framework of questions you can ask yourself to manage and control your ego. Maybe something like, can I ever be wrong? How much do I trust others in my success? Can I recognize bad decisions? Can I admit bad decisions? Can I admit mistakes? Can I reverse them? Can I say, I'm sorry, I was wrong? If that's a tough one for you, your ego might be slightly out of control. Can I give up control when needed? Can I share credit with others or even defer it to them when I should? These are all strong questions that you can ask yourself to make sure that your ego stays in balance with your success.
Thank you for listening to Better Than Before with Tony Richards, a business leaders podcast powered by Clear Vision Development Group. For more resources from Tony, visit clearvisiondevelopment.com. Join us next time for another episode of Better Than Before with Tony Richards.